some sunshine for many of us, and the fine weather lasts into the bank holiday weekend as well. All the details of that and more live from the Surrey Hills. It's an absolutely beautiful start to the day and what's said to be a good-looking day ahead. But before I get to the UK weather, I'm always looking through my Twitter, looking at world weather stories, and there's quite a lot of them to me to just fill you in on first thing this morning. First of all, I caught my eye yesterday, the temperature in Iceland. It was 29.4 degrees Celsius yesterday. It's back to where we are. Gorgeous weather is in the forecast. High pressure dominates. It keeps it fine and settled. But at the moment, there's a fair bit of cloud that greets us, but that will lift and break as we head through the day. And when it does so, yet again, that sunshine shows its hand and those temperatures respond accordingly. Big differences where you are across the country today. North Sea coast temperatures pegged back between 18 and 20 with the onshore flow. In the south today, temperatures up to 25 degrees, but we could get to 26 or 27 through the central belt of Scotland, but much cooler for the northeast where it remains grey, damp and drizzly, but the outlook remains largely dry and lasts into the bank holiday weekend.
OK, Laura, thank you so much.
Good morning to you. Stunning views across the Surrey Hills this morning on what is set to be another good-looking day. Not just today, but for much of this week, lots of fine weather dominates, and that is thanks to our friend, high pressure. And at this time of year, it is like a force field. It sits across the UK, it deflects the weather front. The weather fronts have gone further north along with the jet stream, and we sit on the warm side of things. And temperatures won't be crazily high. We've not got sort of summer heat and heat wave conditions, but they're average or above for most of us, particularly across northern areas as we head through the next few days. First thing this morning, a little clear with some fresh conditions first thing, but for many of us with cloudy skies, it's a relatively mild start to the day. And as we head through it, if you have got cloud where you are, for the most part, it will lift and break, revealing some beautiful sunshine through the afternoon. But northeastern areas of Scotland will be plagued with cloud, grey conditions, perhaps some drizzle, and temperatures here always pegged back because we have an onshore flow, meaning eastern areas temperatures maybe 18 to 20 at best, but elsewhere we're looking at mid-20s today. We could get to 27, maybe 28 degrees through the central belt of Scotland. So let's take a look at our 7-day outlook for Scotland, Northern Ireland and northern areas of England. We stick with our high pressure, we stick with our fine conditions, and our temperatures, these are the average highs for the next few days, sit above average, but it could, as I say today, be up to 27, 28 degrees. A little cooler tomorrow, weather front moves down, bringing a little more cloud, and then the outlook, just a slight cooling trend. Looking at our percentage chance of rainfall, it remains relatively low. The odd spot of rain or drizzle, particularly in the north and east, but by and large it looks dry and it stays that way into next week as well. Fortunes further south for England and Wales, away from the north of England. Well, again, temperature-wise here we sit around about average, highest in the south, coolest in the east along those North Sea coasts. And again, percentage chance of rainfall with high pressure close by and no weather fronts in the forecast. It is looking largely fine and dry. And the good news is if you have plans for Bank Holiday Monday, the outlook stays fine and settled for them as well. So plenty of sunshine, plenty of dry weather, but no heat wave in the forecast. Good morning to you. The clouds are sort of slowly filtering overhead this morning, but they're soon going to lift and break, revealing a beautiful day, much like we had yesterday. And that's pretty much the outlook for many of us as we head through the rest of the week. High pressure dominates. It keeps things largely fine and dry. But not, I said largely, not for all of us. At the moment, we have some thicker cloud across the northeast of Scotland, for Aberdeenshire in particular, and here it's thick enough to give some outbreaks of rain and drizzle. But where we have the cloud this morning, it's a mild start to the day, but where we have clear spells, it's a fairly fresh start to the day. So if you have the cloud first thing, for most of us, other than for the northeast, it will lift and break, revealing some decent spells of sunshine. And actually, much like yesterday, it may be a little cool first thing, but by the afternoon, those temperatures will respond. We're looking in the south about 24, 25 degrees, but through the central belt of Scotland, where we had highs of 26 yesterday, we could top out at 27, maybe 28 degrees today. Cooler and greyer for the northeast of Scotland. The onshore flow through North Sea coast keeps those temperatures back at 20 at most, and the outlook is much the same, but a little cooler for the coming days. Good morning to you. It's a beautiful start to the day here with gorgeous hills behind me in Surrey. The cloud is sitting fairly low. It's slowly been lifting through the morning and it will continue that journey through the UK to lift and break, revealing sunshine for most of us, but not all of us as we head through the day. But first thing this morning, where we have the clearest of skies, the lightest of winds, a fresh start to the day. Elsewhere, it's relatively mild, but through the day, like I said, if you have that cloud first thing, it will lift and break. And much like yesterday, we'll see those blue skies and and temperatures respond accordingly. But big differences with our temperatures. An onshore flow through eastern areas means temperatures at 18 to 20 degrees. In the sunshine in the south, 25 degrees. Through the central belt of Scotland, we could get to 27, maybe 28 degrees. But for the northeast of Scotland, cool and grey with overcast skies and the risk of some rain and drizzle.